camera. Okay. Let's start standing today. So feet hip width apart or a little narrower. And let's ground down into our feet. Take some deep breaths. Feel your weight settling down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Then let's inhale, arms up. And exhale down, palms down. Inhale up. Exhale down, reaching. Keep going with your breath. And then we're going to meet with arms up. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. And let's reach up. But try to keep yourself from flaring the ribs out. So bring the ribs down and in, and instead reach through the spine, through the back of the head to lengthen the spine. So inhale and reach through your hands. Exhale, let's bring hips to the left, upper body to the right. Just a gentle side bend here. Press your feet down. Open the chest. Stretch through your fingers. Feel that stretching up the left side. And then inhale, come up and go to the other side. And inhale to come up. And bring your hands down. Let's bring our palms to the center of the chest. We'll do back bend. So inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring your head back, hips forward, upper body back. Keep lifting the sternum up towards the ceiling so you're not collapsing into your lower back. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. Maybe bring upper back body back a little more. And come up. And then let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, and come into a dangle. Knees can be slightly bent, feet hip width apart. Grab your elbows. Lightly pull your stomach in. Feel your back expand, your space between your vertebrae grow. And let's release the elbows. Keep your knees slightly bent. Push into your feet and slowly round up. And we'll do these one more time, starting with our side stretch, half moon. Arms up, palms together, interlace your fingers the opposite way and release your index fingers. Legs strong, glutes engaged. Take a breath. And then push your hips over to the left and bring your upper body to the right. Stretch your body long. Feel that stretch on the left side. And we'll come up and go to the other side. And come back up, arms down. And then palms together at the center of your chest. Legs strong. Take a breath. And bring your upper body back and your hips forward. Pause, lift your chest up out of your waist. Legs strong, glutes strong. And then one more time, hips forward, upper body back. And come back up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll come into dangle. Release your elbows. Let's come up halfway and we'll do a twist. Keep your left fingertips on the floor and then bend deeply into your left knee and lift your right arm up. And switch sides. And left hand down. Let's widen the feet and come into a squat. And we'll take a few breaths here. From here, we'll come into a low lunge. So we're going to step the left foot back. So place the right foot at the top of the mat. Left foot comes back. You can bring the knee down. We'll take a few breaths here, sinking into that left hip. And next, curl the toes under. We're going to come up into warrior two. So back knee lifts and spiral the arms up parallel to the floor. Press into your feet. Strong legs, deep bend in the front leg. Back leg engaged. And let's bring the arms up like you're holding a giant beach ball. Keep your abdomen pulling in. And we're going to come into a diagonal with the upper body. So using some of your oblique strength here. And we'll come back up. And again, come into that diagonal, pulling the abdomen in, making sure your butt's not sticking out. And come back up. One more time, lean over to your right. Keeping your strong legs. And back to center. Let's straighten the right leg, bring your hands to your hips. And turn your heels in and your toes out so that we can sit down into a wide-legged squat here. So again, try to keep your tailbone pointing down so you have the natural curves in your spine here. Just start to feel your quads burn a little bit as you hold this deep squat. Press into your feet. And then straighten the legs. Turn your toes to face the side of the mat. Stomach in, and we'll start to hinge at the hips, coming down into wide-legged forward fold. So you can either let your spine round here and treat it like dangle, or you can lengthen and flatten the back and make this more active, trying to hinge more at the hips and feel that intense stretch in the back of the legs. Can help to engage your quads as well, feeling your kneecaps lift up. stomach in, hands to your hips. Let's come back up. And again, we'll bring heels in, toes out, sit down into our wide squat. Take a few breaths here. And let's straighten through the legs. Turn your right toes forward, come back into our warrior two. Let's do extended side angle. Try bringing that right fingertips right where your heel is, and then extend your left arm overhead. See if you can just have a light touch on the floor without putting all of your weight there. And we'll turn face to the floor, come back into low lunge, let the back knee come down. And from here, let's come into pigeon. So let's just bring this right shin across the body, send the left leg back. And then coming down to the mat. And if you want to add a twist, bring your left arm under your right. And let's come back up. Let's bring the right knee back so that we end up in tabletop. And let's do some cat-cows here. Inhale to drop the belly, exhale around the back. And if you want to add some more movement here, you can, as you exhale, bring your hips back, and then inhale, bring your hips forward. You're exhaling, rounding your back towards child's pose. Inhale, dropping the belly towards tabletop. And we'll meet in tabletop and step your left foot forward. Coming into low lunge on the right side. We'll take a few breaths here, stretching into the right hip. And then let's curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and bring our arms into warrior two. Back heel comes down, nice deep bend in the front leg. Set your legs up nice and strong here. And let's bring the arms up, holding our big beach ball. Exhale to pull the belly in and lean over to the left. Come back to center. Take another breath. Exhale, stomach in, lean. And come back up. One more time. And come back up. And then let's straighten the front leg, bring your hands to your hips and turn your heels in, toes are out at a 45-degree angle. And let's sit down. And this time add cactus arms. So Spread your arms out wide. Feel a little stretch across your pecs. Press into your heels. And let's straighten the legs, hands to hips. Bring your toes to face the side of the mat. Stomach in and hinge forward. So again, you have the option here to do more of a relaxed version, or try to flatten the back, stomach in, and hinge more at the hips. If your quads engaged, maybe even pull on the back of the heels. And then hands to hips, stomach in, slowly come back up. Heels in, toes out at 45-degree angles. And sit down. Bring in your cactus arms. Try to squeeze the knees apart. And straighten the legs. Come back into warrior two. Then extended side angle, fingertips to the floor, and reach your right arm overhead. One more breath. And then turn to face the mat and bring the back knee down. We'll come into pigeon on the other side. So once you have your legs set up, you can come down to the mat. If you would like to twist, bring your right arm under your left. And slowly come up. We'll bring that left knee back. And one more time, let's do cat-cow, and you can add the extra movement if you'd like. So inhale, lower the belly, exhale, round the back and push hips back. And that's meet in tabletop. We'll do our thread the needle. So let's lift the right arm and bring it underneath the left arm, coming into our twist. Extend your left arm overhead, press into the hands. If you'd like, you can extend that left leg back, lift your left leg in the air, point your toes back, work on your balance. And bring your left knee back to the mat. Plant your left palm, inhale, right arm up. And we'll come to the other side. Lift your left arm. And left arm under right. Extend your right arm. Press into your hands. And you have the option to extend your right leg and lift it in the air. Bring your right knee back to the mat. Plant your right palm, lift your left arm in the air. And left hand down. And from here, let's come into frog. So I'm gonna turn sideways so that my knees stay on the mat for a little more padding. Bring your knees wide apart. And then experiment with where your hip placement should be, forward or back, to feel that stretch in the inner thighs. Once you find that stretch there, you can come onto your elbows or down onto your forearms and just focus on breathing into that area of the most sensation. Take a couple more deep breaths. And then you can either slide forward onto your belly to come out of this posture, or push up on your hands to bring the weight off of your knees a little bit and bring the knees in that way. So I'm going to stay facing the side of the mat. So join me facing the side of the mat. And let's come into our side squat. So bring your left foot into your side squat. Right foot is extended out to the right. And you can be up on the ball of your foot, or you can try to come down onto a flat foot. Hands can be on the floor, or you can try for prayer hands, or maybe even arms spread out wide. Place your hands on the floor, and then let's switch sides, coming over to the right. The extended leg should be active, your quad engaged, your toes pointing to the ceiling. And again, you can have hands to the floor, or in prayer, or spread out wide. Hands to the floor, let's turn, face the front of the mat. And step back into plank for a few breaths. Let's bring the right knee to touch the right elbow. And then bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. And if you can, keep that back leg lifted. We're going to sink into the hips here, maybe do it a little rocking back and forth. And then try to step that right foot back into plank. And then bring your left knee to your left elbow, hover. And then step to the outside of the hands. And again here, a little rocking back and forth. And try to step that left foot back into plank. And then bring your knees down, keep your toes curled under, sit back on your heels. Bring the right arm across, stretch the right shoulder. Keep your shoulder down away from your ear. And other side. And then let's interlace fingers behind the back. Shoulders come back and down, and try to lift your fist away from your back. And release. Bring the weight off your toes. And then we'll swing the legs around to the front. And slowly come down onto your back. Let's hug both knees in. And let your knees come over to the left. Right arm comes out to the right. Maybe turn your head to the right. Option to straighten the top leg and grab the outside of the foot. If you're holding your foot, release. Bring your hips back to center. We'll do a bridge pose before we go to the other side. So set your feet hip width apart. And then lift your hips. If you'd like, you can try interlacing your fingers behind your back. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lift your hips, reach your tailbone forward. And release. Slowly come hips back to the mat. Hug your knees in and bring knees over to the right. Left arm comes out to the left. Maybe turn your head to the left. And then option to grab the outside of the left foot as you straighten that leg. Then release, come back to center. Hug your knees in one more time. And release your legs out long, arms by your sides for our Savasana. Let all your muscles completely relax. Let your mind empty. Just notice your abdomen rising and falling. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side, push up from there, or roll on your spine back to seated.